So prompt A is just comparing and contrasting my different impressions of before and after I enrolled in the course. So when I first enrolled in the class, I honestly didn't know what to expect from the class. Previously, I did take a Pan-African course. So the Pan-African course, it definitely taught me how that we're all connected and how we have to look through our past to be prepared for our future. And it never occurred to me that I'll be reawakened to these theories, but this time in the form of literature. I believe that it is important for African American cultures and other cultures to be so-called woke or awakened. But there is an unparalleled feeling when you're hearing this message through actually reading the message. And I'll just explain that a little bit. I wasn't expecting how to learn that there's so many different encrypted messages in different African American literature, such as folklore, such as different poems, different stories that African American authors have made. There's just so many hidden meanings and so much more to the surface value message that is actually displayed on the paper. Another thing that I wasn't expecting and I was totally unaware of before the class was how African Americans, how beforehand they had to, around the 1800s, late 1800s to early 1900s, how they had to kind of have a certain vernacular that was called Black vernacular, and this vernacular was just basically how they spoke, and some people would take it such as them being ignorant, but actually they were very, very smart, they were very cunning, but a sort of intelligent type of cunning, and basically just saying, hey, you might read this on the paper, but actually what we're trying to tell you is this, so that we won't have this, this backlash and this oppression that, we're already trying to fight. So it was just really interesting to me how you can fight a war and you can fight a certain people and, fight for your rights and ultimately fight for your own life through literature. So that's definitely something that it didn't even conjure up in my head before I took the course. And now that I've finished the course, that's something that I'm going to take on with reading any type of literature. And the second prompt that I'm going to go over is prompt D. And it's basically asking, how will I use the information that I've learned in this course towards my life, which I am. We have learned, through many things such as, discussions, and although we do, ultimately learn African American literature in the course, we also are a very diverse group of people, whether it's in terms of age or classification or even your race in this course, where it's amazing to me that we're all able to come in and collectively, share different information that we know, so that we can all kind of be one big hub in a sense. All right, so with this in mind, I'm going to, now what I'm going to learn, with this in mind, is just setting forth on a more conscious path, whether I'm reading any type of literature, whether it's looking at art, reading magazines, newspapers, publications, music, and the machine known as the media. I am going to go forth into life with a more conscious mind of what I'm reading, and especially when Black artists